Okay, ladies and gentlemen, today we're on a multiplayer Nurburgring server. Hell yeah. We're obviously in the P1 here, and we're gonna chase, right off the bat, we're gonna chase a Pagani Huayra BC. This should be a pretty balanced fight. Yes, I've tried to record this video a couple times, and people have crashed and done stupid things and ruined the lap, but this one is gonna be it. Oh my goodness, this is such a balanced fight with this guy. Almost have exactly the same speed. These are two of the fastest road-going cars on the server. That guy's going to have a skill issue right off the bat. That's truly unfortunate. He's going to keep going, though. Good on him. Mechanical damage is turned off on this server. Otherwise, yeah, it would just be complete mayhem. No one would get anything done. But yeah, generally he's driving pretty responsibly. So is everyone else in front of us. We're going to have to get through some of the slower traffic. That's a track-only BMW, but yes, not anything in comparison to the 930 horsepower and the wings and downforce we have. He's going to go wide there. I'll pass him. I'll take him there. Going to have to contend with this red Alfa Romeo in front of us. He's going to drift wide there and slam into the wall. I'll pass him on the inside there. Have the Pagani come through with me. Take a bit of curb. We're getting up on a Mercedes here. Lots of traffic to start with on this lap. Makes it kind of fun. Definitely not good for a lap record attempt, but make it a lot more fun. Watch how much exit speed I get compared to that Mercedes. That's what a fast road car does against an extremely fast road car. Break off this jump, otherwise you get way too much air and kill yourself. 200 kilometers an hour around these kinks and fire it out into the top speed section. That Pagani is, yeah, struggling to get by the traffic. He's in a heavier but technically faster car around the straights. That guy almost didn't leave me enough room to get by. How rude. Don't understeer off the track here and go too far. Ooh, I could feel the lack of ABS coming in there. Yes, as per usual, no ABS, traction control, or stability control on this. It's just you and the car, and your brain, and your wit, and your balls to not crash. 300 kilometers an hour up there. This hill, take as much curb as you dare, just downshift, brake, and steer as the corners get steeper and steeper and steeper through this section. This is the steepest corner. Induce a little bit of oversteer to get around, why not, it's more fun. And power out here. Yes, you can see on the mini-map, just under my mirror at the top, I am now leaving everyone else in the dust, it would seem. Yeah. A Pagani BC, like that guy was driving, the Huayra BC should be able to keep up with me, to be honest, but it's okay. He was having a bit of problems. Maybe he's not used to that car. It took me a long time to get used to the Pagani, not nearly as long as it took me to get used to the P1, because Pagani's heavier, and it's got more power, so it's kind of dynamically just harder to control. It handles like an old racing car, which are built like tanks and have way too much horsepower. This has just... You know, this has probably too much horsepower still. It's like 930 horsepower with a twin turbocharged V8 and electronic assistance as well in there. But everything else dynamically, the P1 McLarens, they know what they're doing. Yes, it feels good. This engine, funnily enough, P1 came out in what, 2014? If you actually look at the history of F1, which of course McLaren is the F1 team first, racing team second, at least in terms of history. These days I feel like they make way more money from their street cars than they do F1, but that's besides the point. 2014, F1 switched from V8 engines with electronic assistance to turbo V6 with electronic assistance. And what this engine is, it's kind of the best of both. Made in 2014, right as the V8s were going out and the turbocharged V6s were coming in. So what does this car have? It has a V8 turbocharged with electronic assistance. It's got everything. So you got the turbocharge at the top end to help you with high rev power, and you got the electronics at the low end to help you with low rev power. And now I'm coming up on a BMW GT2 tracked out car. So that car is not street legal, as the wing can probably tell. So he should beat me in these mid to low speed corners. Apparently his brain doesn't work and he didn't brake at all coming into there, and he's gonna crash into me. What a goofball. Not cool. Corvette's waiting for him. I guess they're friends. He is not my friend though. That was awfully rude. Anyway, I was saying, compared to those track-only cars that have better lateral grip, I will have better top speed. but my car will be harder to control. So realistically, in the same hands, for example, that BMW GT2 car, I actually get a much better lap time in that than I do this, because it just handles these kind of corners. I'm going like 150 around these corners instead of 120 like I am in this. Yes, depends what type of fun you like, right? Driving a street car with this much power around a track like this is complete anarchy. A track car is nice and stable, and you can kind of just dial it in and go as fast as humanly possible. This downhill section wants to pull you into the corner. Oh, you can feel the weight. Oh, just had to save it there. Yes. Yeah, you can actually feel the weight in this simulation in Assetto Corsa of the cars moving around, and the uphill and the downhill actually makes a real difference. Yeah, as you can see, I'm bouncing all around there with the elevation change over the crest. A little bit of a jump there, compression. These corners are nice, just kind of hold it in 4th gear, half throttle, and full throttle. Let off the gas as you go over this hump, so you stay glued to the track, and then power down through here. You can almost take these flat, but not quite. You will fly off the track in this. Get yourself down for this last couple corners. Don't want to screw it up in the last little bit. Make sure the front end is planted, and then you can reward yourself with some power, with some throttle. No point in adding more speed if the front tires have already lost grip, right? So brake, get those front tires in, you can hear them screeching, you can feel them moving around relative to your inputs. Ooh, understeering a bit there again, and then once they're gripped up, boom, power on the throttle, maximum speed, over the end of the track here. So the tourist layout, so time ends there, 6:39. Not too bad. I think my best time is a 6:35, so considering there is traffic, that's not too bad at all. Up to 320 kilometers an hour, brake heavily. Oh, will we slam into the barriers? No, we will not. Very nice. Yes, this is the tourist layout, so it's not the full track. It's like the 90% of the track before the start-finish straight. One more celebratory skid. It's a pretty thin track, so let's see if we can do it here. Down to neutral, build the revs. Oh yes, a lot of fun. Thanks for watching.